I'm 11 News Chief Meteorologist Brian Bledsoe, and thanks for logging on to Gazette.com. Folks, we have a lot to talk about from a weather perspective, including some headlines going on up here across northern El Paso County. In fact, this orange shaded area is a blizzard warning that goes into effect at midnight tonight and continues until noontime tomorrow. Very poor travel conditions expected up here to the north and northeast of Colorado Springs. In fact, Highway 24, 83 might even be closed tomorrow, depending on how this whole thing evolves. So if you have to travel northbound tomorrow, I would wait until later in the day. Up here in Teller County, a winter storm warning goes into effect at midnight and continues until lunchtime tomorrow. Less wind for you folks in Teller County, but still a lot of heavy snow, as you'll see here in just a moment. And on a wider view, the rest of southeast Colorado dealing with a high wind warning. Whether you see rain or snow or not, or that much of it, the wind is going to be an issue for everybody, where we could see wind gusts over 65 miles per hour. So if you have anything loose around your house on the outside that you want to get tied down or secured, do that this evening, because late tonight and tomorrow morning, the wind is going to absolutely be howling. Here's your hour-by-hour forecast model. 6 o'clock tomorrow morning, this is when heavy snow is going to be flying, even here in the Colorado Springs, along with some very strong wind. That trend is going to continue at least through the first portion of tomorrow morning. You see by about 9 or 9:30, we still have heavy snow going on here across the north half of El Paso County, northward over Elbert County, out toward Lyman along I-70, and also down there to the south and southeast of Pueblo. After we get past mid-morning, that's when the main storm energy starts to edge its way far enough east. It's going to take the snow with it. The wind will gradually calm down tomorrow late afternoon and evening, but it's going to take a while to do so. So if you have plans to be out and about tomorrow evening, I think the weather will be noticeably different tomorrow evening versus what we're going to be dealing with, obviously, during the early part of the morning. Look at temperatures, though, by tomorrow evening. Not that cold. This storm does not have much cold air with it. It's just going to produce some radical changes from what we've been used to. Colorado Springs snowfall totals, it really is going to depend on where you live. Now, the far south and southeast side of town, and that's downtown included, I think we could see as little as no accumulation to maybe 3 inches of wet, slushy, sloppy snow on the grass, okay? I think the main streets are probably going to be doing okay from downtown southward, but that changes rapidly if you go northward on I-25, northward on Academy, or northward on Powers. I've got 2 to 6 for Cimarron Hills, 4 to 8 Briargate, and as well as Rockrimmon. And as I said, it's going to be very wet, slushy, sloppy type of a snow until you get completely out of the city, and that's when accumulations really start to go up because temperatures are going to be colder. 8 to 14 Cripple Creek, 10 to 16 Woodland Park, same thing in Monument, 8 to 14 Black Forest, 8 to 14 in Calhoun, 5 to 9 inches possible in Falcon. And I showed you the zoomed in part of Colorado Springs. Obviously, that's why the 0 to 8 is here. I know that looks kind of different, if you will. But, yeah, you could see as little as no accumulation on the far south side of town or as much as 8 up on the north side of town. It really depends on where you are. But, obviously, the farther north you live, that's where you're going to see more snow. Pueblo, Canyon City, no snow accumulation for you. Heavier totals to the south and southwest. So if you have travel planned on I-25 south of Pueblo, please be aware of that your conditions are going to go downhill in terms of weather. After 40s and that wind and sloppy snow tomorrow, 60 and a beautiful day on Saturday, 51, some showers around here on Sunday, and then after Sunday, we get a little break on Monday, back to some showers Tuesday and Wednesday, and then drying things out on Thursday, folks. Do not be caught off guard by the weather changes we will see for late tonight and into tomorrow, especially considering where we were out there today with temperatures in the 70s. It's March after all, and we can see some big changes. Have a great night.